There's just one thing I want to tell you, and it's that if you have ADHD or you have symptoms like ADHD, like you just struggle to get things done on time, you really struggle to pay attention in class, and you really struggle just to get things done, to do things, to just survive, for example, especially as a college student, then this might be for you. These videos, I'm just putting these videos together to hopefully offer some sort of a resource to people who are like me, people who are experiencing college the way that I did. And the way that I did was maybe suboptimally because I didn't even know I had ADHD going into it. If I'd known, that would have maybe changed a lot of things. If you struggle with anything in terms of learning and being in an academic context and performing well, and you know it's not just because you don't have good habits, and it's because literally picking up the habits is so difficult for you that no matter how hard you try, you're just going back to square one every time you try something new. That's something that you could ask help for. That was life-changing for me. I only thought I could access those sorts of things if I had a diagnosis. I thought by proving I had ADHD, I could ask for help. And by asking for help, then I might be able to succeed. And therefore, if I didn't have a diagnosis, I would never be able to ask for help for the things that I was struggling with. And therefore, succeeding might actually be impossible for me. And that is not how I want you to think. I want you to know that you can access help, you can ask for help, you can find resources and different sort of accommodations at your school if you look for it, as long as your school provides them. I'm very privileged to be able to say that my school offers a variety of resources where I got my diagnosis, and that was huge. They also offer accommodations for people, such as partners in classrooms that will help you take notes, or extra time for taking tests relative to how your brain works compared to others. And also the ability to record lectures because it's really difficult for you to process things auditorily. All of these things are accommodations that are common and available to students who are struggling with these sorts of things. Not to mention a lot of unofficial accommodations that I got because I actually just reached out to professors and told them what was going on. A lot of the times I did those things, and despite doing those things, I did them with a lot of guilt and shame because I thought I was taking an easy way out or cheating or something like that, even though I was literally just asking for help. And so I want to tell you that it's okay to ask for help. Whether or not you have a diagnosis for something or anything, if you're struggling, you're struggling. So please, please don't feel discouraged or ashamed or guilty for asking for help. Please do it because a lot of people will want to help you. Chances are they will say yes and or just offer to help, or if they can't, then they'll let you know and maybe direct you to someone who can. So yeah, my 2 cents on asking for help in college, because I think it's a critical part of college and maybe even just life beyond that. If you are the type of person that I am, then maybe I can help you avoid having to learn this the hard way by telling you how I did it, which was the hard way. And so I'm telling you to not do that and to just ask for help. There are a lot of accommodations out there. Different schools may have different kinds, but there are resources. At the very least, I'm here to offer you a perspective on what it can look like and to show you that it is possible to graduate from college, not just with 1 degree, but 2 degrees within 4 years, the way that I am doing right now. So yeah, I will be posting a couple more videos about study tips and some information I've gotten from a professor I had with ADHD through an interview that I conducted with him, and his experience with ADHD and the tips that he has for people with ADHD as well. Because there are a lot of us out there and we're all struggling with a lot of the same things. So we can help each other and we exist. And honestly, there are a lot of us out here just on YouTube too. I'll put them in the description below so you can, if you're trying to figure out just more about your diagnosis, if you're trying to learn about yourself as a person, your learning style, like things that you struggle with and how to combat those things, I hope that my channel can be a starting point for you where you can access other people, other professionals, or voices of authority who might be able to guide you on your journey of self-discovery and understanding. I'm here to help. There are a lot of people here to help. There are a lot of people here who can empathize with you, and you are not alone.